Welcome to JetSetSpray.com, your experts in hydraulic spray systems. Hi, Nikki here with JetSet. Today we're going to show you how to prime your 9100 pump, and I'm here today with Adam from JetSet.
I'm going to show you how to prime our 9100 pump. This pump comes standard in all of our mod systems and our drum mount systems. It supplies up to 5 nozzles and has a max output of 5 cc's per stroke of the pump. Our first step in priming the pump would be to open it up all the way. So we've got these volume control lines painted on the pump to kind of show you where you're at. So you want to open it up so it's all the way open and the green line showing. The green will always be on the top if you get a pump from us. So make sure you can see that green painted line. We're going to fire this pump by our standard timer that you could purchase from us. We also have other components to trigger your pump, which we sell proc switches and limit switches. So if you have a limit switch priming, you'd have to activate the switch somehow. But we're going to use our standard timer box, which we have hooked up in the shop here on our controller. So we have 2 air lines going into the pump, which are tied to the controller to activate the piston. And we've got our supply line coming from a reservoir. Our pumps are always gravity fed unless you buy our drum mount system, but any system you buy from us, the mod systems, the pumps are always gravity fed, so we've tried to simulate that by having the supply line already full of water. And we've got the air lines hooked up to activate the piston inside, and so Nikki's going to go ahead and turn the controller on and we're going to start priming the pump. So now that the pump is stroking, I stick something in there to bleed the 802 body. And then now that I've got water at the nozzle, I will plug our spray nozzle in.
Adam, what are some challenges that can arise when priming your pump?
Sure. Well, there's only a few, but as you can see what I'm doing here is I just went through and I bled all the bodies to get the air out of the manifold that's inside, and now the pump's already primed and it's spraying. So that's it. You can go ahead and shut it off, Nikki. So that's it. It should be that simple when you buy a pump from us. Nikki asked what issues can arise. Sometimes if you had a drum mount system and it wasn't gravity fed like our mod system, this line wouldn't be full of water, so it might take more time to get the lube from your drum or your tote to the pump. So you'd have to fill that line up, but you can always pre-prime this line, your supply line, if possible. Other than that, air lines, air bubbles, air gets trapped in the manifold inside the pump, so that's why we try to put our nozzle on one end, and then we start on the far end and we try to work towards that nozzle to get the air out, and that's what you can use anything to stick in there and just push down.
Anything that won't get stuck, right?
Anything that won't get stuck, yep. So we just want to push down. There's a Schrader valve inside there, and you can feel it when you activate it, and once you push that down, you should get water out those ports, and then you move on to the next one. And then you just wait for this line to fill up with water, which this one primed really nice. Sometimes you can see some air bubbles,
there's no bubbles
in your line here, and there's no bubbles. So if there were bubbles, then after you bled these, you would just continue to let the pump fire until the bubbles work their way out. And that's it.
Thank you, Adam, and that's how you prime your 9100 JetSet pump.